Hello everyone, David here with another video. Today I'll be showcasing my LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars clone base on Talus MOC. But before we get started, be sure to click that button in the top right corner right now. And if you have not watched the cinematic style video for this MOC, be sure to click that button and watch the video, leave a like, and then come back to this video and leave a like on here as well. So basically that video is like a short 2-minute wrap up of the entire MOC. It's a really cool cinematic style video with some nice music and all that. And then this video is a more in-depth, longer type video, and I don't know how long it'll turn out to be, but it'll be around 10-20 minutes, and I will go in depth and just show you guys every single part of the MOC so that you get like the whole picture here. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. But before we do, like I said, leave a like on this video, check out that cinematic style video if you have not already, and let's get right into it. I started this MOC back in July of 2018, and it has tens of thousands of parts. I can't give you an exact number of how many parts are in this build because I don't count them, and most of the parts here I actually had and I didn't need to order from anywhere, so I only ordered a few thousand parts from Bricklink in order to complete this MOC. So on the front of the base here we have this mountain, which also has a waterfall to the right there, as well as this vegetation, which includes some plants and a tree over there. And then we also have some pipes down here which lead into the base, and then there's just the snot mountain here which leads all the way up until the battlefield. So here is the top part of the MOC, as you can see, which consists of 4 different types of terrain, which is the mountain here, the gray, dark bluish gray terrain, and then you have the dark tan terrain, and then it transitions into the reddish brown, the mud terrain, and then you have the grass over there with the trees. And then there's also the river, which goes all the way down here and leads all the way until the waterfall. So basically over here we have a droid getting shot down. I use the chi balls here to implement the effect of the droid getting shot. Then we have a super battle droid over here with the rocket arm. We have a stap over here with a battle droid on it. We have some more droids over here, the commander, and more droids. And basically over here you have the dark bluish gray terrain, which turned out okay. It seems a little messy, but could have done better on that. And then my favorite part of the MOC actually is this dark tan terrain here, which really did turn out well. I used a lot of wedge plates, the 1x2 plates, 1x1 plates, and just some other colors here. And overall it just looks great. I also use the olive green grass here. And as you can see there's some more droids getting shot. There's some dead droids, some more droids here. Then over here we actually have a ARF trooper shooting down a battle droid here, and just more grass here, which leads all the way up until the mud terrain. So over here is the ARF trooper, which is shooting the battle droid here. He is inside of a crater, which was caused by an explosion of some sort. Then over here the dark tan along this whole line transitions into the reddish brown, which is like the mud area, which basically just is some, as you can see, some 1x2 plates and things like that. There is an explosion over here, and you have the ARF trooper up here, who is holding a Brick Arms blaster. Then over here you have the ARF trooper with the machine gun from Clone Army Customs, some Clone Army Custom blasters on the ARF trooper commander. Then you have another crater over here. Then over here you have the Jedi Master with his 2 clones, which are holding Brick Arms blasters. And then all of this is accompanied by this river, which goes all the way down to the bottom over there, which transitions into the waterfall. And then over here you have the grass area, which also transitions from the mud, and the grass area just literally consists of a lot of grass. And there's like a little log here, an ARF trooper, some flowers. There are 2 trees here, as you can see, which have the dark green and normal green here. Then you have this little pathway out of stones, and then another pathway out of stones, and both these pathways lead to this grass mound here, which has a ARF trooper sniper over there with a Brick Arms blaster. Then you have the river over here, which goes under the mound and then comes back out over here. You have another tree over here, just some more grass, a little mound over there, some more grass over here, and yeah, so that's basically it for the top part. So here is the backside view of the MOC. I have turned it around to show you guys the clone base here. So as you see on the right and left, there are these massive pillars which have greebling on the side here as well. They go all the way down here on both sides and on the other side there. I'll show you guys in a second. And then over here we have this platform which should probably have more vehicles, but it just has a 501st Walker as well as 2 Bark Speeders here with some clones, and then Captain Rex, a commander there and another clone there. And then you have these steps which lead down to this little pathway, and then the floor which has a lot of greebling and detail and just has this like rugged old look to it. And I thought it turned out okay. And then as you can see, you have some clones running around. And then on the wall here you have this design I made which turned out pretty good, I'd say. And then you have the entrance to the mining area there, which in the back also has that same design for the wall. Then you go up, you have all of these windows, you have some pipes, you have a large window to the cafeteria, and you have a large window to the armory. And now let's show you the room. Before we move on, these pillars do have greebling on both sides here, as you can see. Now let's move on to the room. So on each side there are 3 different rooms here. The lowest room on this side just has this little area which enters into the mining facility there, which is just like a cave, and there's the mining machine back there. Then when we move up, we have these little holographic tables with some clone officers manning them, and then we have in the center of this hallway there's another holographic table which no one is at, and there's a few crates in the back there. And then over here we have the armory, which has multiple crates, a lot of blasters, some helmets in the back there, more crates, and then the door to the cafeteria on that side. And then over here, like I said, there is this little window. Now let's move on to the other side. On this side we have the cafeteria at the top, then we go down, we have some clones, and then we go to the very bottom, and this is the mining area, which just has some clone gunners, some crystals there, and then the mining machine right there. And so those are the 3 rooms here, and then you have the base, and then the mountain to that side, and then on top is the battlefield. That is it for the showcase video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new around here. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Follow me on Instagram if you have not already, and I'll see all of you in the next video.